I want to have a few follow-up questions, man. And I got to cherish this moment, right?
Yep.
Like, how special is this?
Yep.
Who are you personally listening to from a speaker standpoint? Like, who's your favorite speaker to listen to?
No real speakers. I listen to the people.
Okay.
You know, I read the comments. I listen to the videos and just, you know, people going through chemotherapy who listen to me, people who got through a divorce, people who got through a hard time, just kind of listening to what they want and then just giving it back to them. You know, when I was younger, Zig was my guy.
Okay.
You know, Zig Ziglar was my guy when I was younger. And really outside of Zig, I didn't really listen to anybody, but I love Zig because he didn't hide from his faith, but he was still phenomenal as a speaker. And he was able to blend the two when he talked about his family. So I'm a Zig dude for life.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Also, what do you really believe catapulted your speaking career?
Free. Just pouring into the people for years. Guys, it's funny. You know, I'll never forget when Nick Saban called me. Nick didn't call me because he knew who I was, but his players. You know, and I would go to Alabama and the kids would say, man, I didn't have a father in my life, and I would listen to your videos as if you were my dad. So you got me to this place. So if you got me through high school, I was just asking Nick, if we got to bring in speakers, could it be you? And then they go to the NFL, and they say, I listened to you in high school, I listened to you in college, can't come to the NFL. And kids who maybe been in high school and now run companies like yourself, I've been listening to you for 10 years, you know, and now I have some money, and I just feel like, man, to pay you back, I want to bring you, you know, on stage. So I think me giving away free content for, you know, the last 15, 16 years, honestly, guys, I'm not making this up. If you go online and listen to a piece of content every day, you can listen to a free piece of content for almost 11 years. You don't have to pay for it. There are enough videos, mixtapes, everything that if you just listen every day, that's how much content. So I just feel like I reap what I sow. I gave it for free, and with the measure that you give, it shall be met to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And I gave, and you gave back to me because I gave to you. So I'm forever grateful for that. Forever grateful.
What would you say to an aspiring speaker out there?
I would say it's not about you. Like, don't speak to hear yourself. Like, don't speak to get on stage. Speak because you care about the people you're speaking to. Love on those people. And look, big is whatever you do. Like, big isn't the stage. If I had to wait for the stage to be big, I wouldn't be big. I think I wasn't on the road for a year and a half because of my wife's MS. But I was still present in schools by getting on the phone. I was giving my number out, talking to kids, wishing people happy birthday, like whatever I could do. So big for me is the things I do daily to pour into people's lives, and this is a reward. So when I get a check for doing a God-given gift, this is God saying to me, I see what you're doing. I see all the free stuff that you're doing, so I'm gonna bless my servants to be a blessing to you. And so this is what I do occasionally. But working with students, going to prisons, working at detention centers, like that's the stuff I do every day. So it's like, God, if you're willing to bless me with the money you bless me with, I'll wake up every day and do whatever you want me to do. And I'll go wherever you want me to go. So do it for the people. That's awesome. And listen to me, I mean this with all my heart. When I was coming up, it's different. When I was coming up, remember, I grew up in Detroit. Everything said made in the USA, right? That meant something. I want to show you guys. So now, of course, 2021, we do contracts. But I remember a time in this country where my grandfather, who had maybe a 5th grade, 6th grade level, he didn't do contracts. They did this. Yeah. And listen to me. If you shook a man's hand and said, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, you better die. That'd be the only reason that you didn't show up. But you give a man your word, and we've lost that as a country. We've lost that. It's about money. No, you will make money when you live with integrity and you do what you tell a man you will do. That's right. Don't ever forget that.
That's right.
And listen to me. We came into a great situation. The next generation, USA, it needs to mean something. And you're not a world power just because you were a world power 10 years ago. It doesn't work like that. Kingdoms come down. Dynasties end when people get complacent. So don't you ever get complacent. Keep working hard. Keep representing this country. Keep representing the God of this country. Keep representing your family. Keep representing that last name. Keep representing this industry.
Yes.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
This is not about making money. This is an industry. Leave this industry make it better than when you came. When you leave this place, may people look at this industry and not go, it's a scam. May they look at this industry and feel comfortable doing business in this industry because you did business in this industry.
Yes.
Please,
Yes.
please.
Yes. Two more.
Yeah. Yep.
If someone's wanting to get a personal brand off the ground and really start to build a personal brand to hopefully be like yours one day, what would they do?
First of all, be your authentic self. I can't tell you guys how difficult it was when I first started with, dressing the way I dress. And I didn't do it to be a rebel, but I wanted to show kids in America there's not one type of American. America is not clothes. America is a mindset. America is hustle. America is grind. That's what America, this country was built, right? It was built by people who had a future. So it's not about just wearing dress clothes, right? And I didn't want kids who came from urban communities especially to look and say, I don't see myself, so I can't be successful. I wanted them to see, like, this is a PhD too. This is multimillionaire too. This is what it looks like. It's not clothes. It's taking advantage of the opportunities of this country. And listen to me. This is what I tell kids. If you want to break capitalism down, it is capitalizing off the opportunities that you have. That's what it is. I was born my mother was 17 years old when she got pregnant. You don't have to be born in a two-family. This is America. There's no one way to do it. People came from all over to come here for the American dream. It's not just one way. And I just want the kids to see if you stay your authentic self, but you worked hard and you didn't take shortcuts and you walked in integrity and you put God first and your family second, anything is possible. And I'm standing on stages now, and it does not matter about race or money or education. I get to talk to people from all walks of life who all want the same thing, access into the American dream to be able to take care of their family, whatever. So be your authentic self, be consistent. Be consistent. Don't start and quit because your feelings. I don't care if you feel it or not. If you commit to it, stay committed, be consistent, then be stable, then be predictable. Your favorite TV show comes on the same time every week. I'm sorry, I'm dating myself. Sitcoms, that's different now, I'm sorry. We stream now. I go back and forth sometimes. 8-track, cassette tapes, DVDs, I'm sorry, right? But we love predictability. So whatever service you're giving, 1 year don't give great, and the next year you good, and 1 year average. If you're gonna do good, stay consistent with good. If you're gonna be great, be great. But whatever you do, don't be wishy-washy. Whatever you say you're gonna do it at a high level, do it often, communicate clearly, and I guarantee you, brands in this country sell. I don't care if it's Louis, I don't care if it's Gucci, I don't care if it's Walmart. There's a brand for everybody and multiple brands for us. So whatever your brand is, own it, take pride in it, not just the money, take pride in it. And I guarantee if you do it over a long period of time, there's somebody who thinks like you, acts like you, has the values you have, and they'll eat that brand up, right? But be excellent because there's a lot of competition in this country. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, that's good. Last question. What does 8% mean to you?
Oh, man, it means that I've separated myself from everybody else. It means I've done, it means we all want something, but I've done something. Like we all want to live a certain way, but we don't all want to sacrifice a certain way. And so it means that I'm not average. It means I don't think like, behave like, act like the 92%. It means I do something. It doesn't mean I'm better, but it does mean I'm more informed. I'm more prepared, right? It doesn't mean I'm a better human, but it does mean I probably get up a little earlier and I go to bed a little later. It does mean I operate a little different, I think a little different. So 8% for me is the well done. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over few.
That's right.
Now I'll make you rule over many. It means well done.
That's right, okay? That's right. Thank you for doing this. I know you don't do as much of this anymore, but it means the world that you were here. You did an unbelievable job.
Thank you.
I can promise you, you touched some lives today. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Give it up for Eric Thomas. Unreal. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're gonna like. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there.
Go on the board with you and your partner and write down a list of 40 words on the wall, okay? Then I type in life insurance, then I go filter, go to view count. Okay. So